You are running through a forest. It is late at night and the sky is black as pitch. Oh no! Well, you know, English is their second language. And you know, first of all, I'm glad they just fucking made a game. This is already baller. We're gonna turn the fucking game audio down though. The sky is black as a pitch. There is nothing to light your way, save for the moon's milky glow, but its rays cannot reach you. Not properly. Damn. Turn it. It's like hurting my ears. I should only be the one hurting your ears. The trees which surround you, jutting out of the earth like eerie monuments to a foreign god, are blotting out most of the... What the fuck is this god shit? Are we gonna get into that? You cannot see where you are going, but you're running like fucking Sonic, fast as fuck. You say to yourself, God, I'm running so fucking fast. I'm running faster than fucking Sonic. The wrong music. Also, something else is like blaring out of the music. Even if you had commenced your flight at a more sensible... Oh, we had a flight. However, with the light of the sun to aid you, it would be a little of use. You do not know where you are going. You have no map, no route, no plan. Well, if a motherfucker knew about, like, starlight and moonlight and sunlight, you would know which direction the moon or the sun is in and you can get the fuck out of there. But I guess for the purposes of this game, we're we're highly regarded. On the scale of regardedness, you know what I mean? You're running like a frightened animal, anxious and nervy, with no destination in mind. Yeah, just like that, an animal that doesn't, like, know how to use the brain. Or whatever. You have no desire as you run to save to escape. You cannot let yourself be... Who the fuck is chasing us? Hold on, is this like a fucking Hunger Games type situation? Or like the Deadliest Game type situation? Are there like 5 rich people with rifles trying to kill me? You have no choice, therefore, but to keep going on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. Though your feet are screaming at you for mercy. You have no idea how long you've been running. Time has begun to blend together. It has lost all meaning. Something sharp snacks at the hem of your skirt. Oh, we're a lady. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, we're a lady. We're a lady. We're a lady. Anyways. Instead, you tug. Your skirt tears. Oh, no! We're a lady with a wardrobe malfunction. Oh, no! Your skirt tears, the sound splitting through the forest, and you stumble forwards with a shocked gasp. You are free, but at what cost? That skirt was Gucci. Your skirt has been irrevocably damaged. That shit costs like at least 2 bands. It might be too late to worry about such trivial matters now, though. You do not start running again, and soon she will... Who the fuck is she? Who is he? Who is they? Who is I? Who is me? Then your life will be over. You do not know if she is still following you, but you do not want to risk looking over your shoulder. If you were to see her, silhouetted beneath a tree, looking at you with that sickly sweet smile, which once ensnared you, you would lose what little nerve you possess. So she made you horny, but then she made you scared of her. So you looked at her one time, and I was like, ew, I'm ready, I'm gooey down there, and then now, not so much. Your legs would lock up, and your blood would freeze in your veins. Then you would crumple. You would fall, but you would not hit the ground. You would hit a subspace, equal to the Pokemon Terradome situation, where you would not be entered in the TV show situation, but the game situation where Ash is not quite red, but red is not quite Ash. She would be there to catch you. Did she not promise when we made that contract that you would never be alone? You would like to take back that silly wish of yours, but it's too late for that. It's too late for a lot of things. All you can do is run. You run and run and run while icy fog swirls around your feet. It is cold enough to sap the heat from your body and you shudder from it. It feels as though you are drowning in the cold. It feels as though you are being buried alive. Your knees and your shins, meanwhile, are bleeding. You cannot endure much more of this. But if you value your own life, you must. You run and you run and you run until at long last you reach a fork in the road. There are 3 paths, which split off into the forest. Well, 4 if you count the path down which you came. You cannot exactly double back on yourself, though. Not when you have put so much effort into running forwards. You can only press on. The 3 paths are signposted, which is something of a strange sight, given you are so deep in the forest. Who would even mark such a thing? Dark though it may be. Yeah, for real, you can't... If you've ever been in, like, a woods-type situation, or a forest, there's no street light. You can't read this shit. You need, like, natural light. You need, like, a lighter, a flashlight, something. You're not reading this shit. You're just, like, out there running into trees constantly, like... Biff! You have grown accustomed to the shadows. Oh, now I got owl vision. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we got owl vision. You could just about pick out the writing on this old dilapidated signpost, curved and slanted though it is. Your fate, if you will forgive me for sounding cliché, is in your hands. Now I wonder, which path will you take? Go to the shore, go to the village, go to the castle. I wanted to go right back the fuck where I came. I really wanted the 4th option, because it sounded the funniest. But these suck. Alright, what do I want to do? Castle sounds like it's the safest, right? Village also. Shore, fuck it. We're going to the shore. I want to go fucking catch some waves, bruh. It's the 2050s or whatever. The 1250s or whatever. I'm about to hang like shit. And make a marketing programming off it before it's even a thing. This night is far from over, and there are many number of adventures that are still awaiting you. I hope that you have prepared yourself in advance, and I do hope for your sake you have learned how to swim. Should have went to the village to, like, talk to people, though. I have a sneaking suspicion that this skill might come in handy. No, I can swim, bro. Everyone learns how to swim. You follow the path which leads to the shore, supporting yourself on weary, aching limbs, which feel ready to snap at the knee beneath the burden of your weight. I'm fat as fuck. You could just tell me that. I know I'm a big boy, but, you know, you could just shut the fuck up. You know, I'm very self-conscious about my weight. I've been going to the gym for the past couple of months. Not even gonna get into it. I'm sick of this shit. We're little more than a wisp of a girl, but you've been running for so long and your feet are so very numb, you feel like a great lumbering thing. You need to lie down and quickly. You only God, stop running at this pace, girl. I don't know why you have to keep pace. Like you got a fucking Fitbit. You gotta get the pop, 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 pop. Fitbit says you're running not the right pace. Pop, 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 pop. You don't have to do that. This is like the year, whatever the fuck this is. Chill the fuck out. Stop pacing yourself. Your heart is going to explode. You're a young, tiny, small little girl. Stop it. Get some help. She's still going. She's still going. You do not know what awaits you, but you have visions of a harbor extending out to the horizon, cradling a fleet of white-sailed fishing vessels. Surely there will be a kind fisherman who will be willing to take you far, far away on his boat to a place where your pursuer... Oh, this is just the plot of It Follows, isn't it? The last thing I had sex with... Like, if I had sex with some dude, that thing will kill that dude, so I have to have sex with more dudes, right? So I have to become a prostitute so that the thing will never get to me, because it'll always be killing those dudes that I fucked. Right? This is the plot of It Follows. You guys have all seen that movie, right? It's a very good movie. It's a very creepy, good, very good done horror movie, actually. Even though the plot is shit and the ending is shit, it is very, very creepy. You can imagine, too, the face of this kindly fisherman, a face you have lifted from the fairy tales you read in abundance as a small child. He will have thick, bushy eyebrows and a dark brown beard, streaked through with gray. He will look intimidating at a glance, but he will be fiercely protective of you, just like a father. You do not know what fathers are supposed to be like. You are only imagining. His dad has gone out and got the cigarettes a long time ago. We have no fucking clue what he looks like. Okay. It is in your imagination, however, which grants you the strength needing to keep going. Oh, look at that! It's the scene from Final Fantasy IX where you have to look at the Chocobo graph to figure out where to find like the treasure, and it's right next to Gizamaloog's grotto. Anyways, how much time, you ask? I cannot answer that. Did I not say that time had already begun to lose all its meaning? The forest is behind you now, at least, and the awful nightmares that lurk within it. Also, you stopped doing a fucking marathon through the cutscenes. There's no trotting, like, foot sounds. It is still cold, though, and still foggy. Still dark, too. The sun is yet to rise. You can see the moon more clearly now as it hangs above your head, round as any pearl, or orb, or crystal ball, or yoga ball, or children's play toy ball, or Yakka-Splat, or a yo-yo, or anything else that is also round. The moonlight shines down upon the vertiginous cliffs. Why the fuck did this author of this game feel like they needed to use that word? Which plummet sharply downwards to an array of sharp, spiky rocks below. I'm sorry, it just took me out of it. You felt upon escaping the woods a degree of... I've spent, like, zero money on this game, that's also why I say that. But the sight of these weather-blasted cliffs gives you pause. You inhale. Then you frown. Now what are you to do? You did not think this planet... this... That's female singer. This fucking budget-ass gut soundtrack. I'm sorry. I have to get Guts theme going just so you know what the fuck I'm talking about for people who have never seen Berserk, which is apparently a lot of people. So I'm just gonna play the Berserk theme. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Guts, you've finally done it. You finally made everything right. But wait. Your long-lost love of yours is either dead or catatonic, and your best friend is also an asshole. And everything you've been fighting for after your mother killed herself and hung herself on a rope on a tree above you among 100 dead soldiers means nothing. You're fated to die and everyone hates you. Your whole life is a mockery and nothing you do matters. But that's why you keep going, isn't it? It's the anger that the gods set upon you. It's the anger! It'll never bring her back, though. She's gonna be gone. It's over. You can't even fight for it, no matter how angry you are. Why? Why? Why did this show get me depressed for 3 days straight? Alright, cut that off. Cut it off. Cut it off. It's too depressing. Too fucking depressing. Just get back into the game. Just get back into the fucking stupid ass game. Get back in this dumbass game. Anyways, yo, not that you had many, not you had much in the way of plan in the first place. There's little in the way of civilization. Okay, so you don't spell it that way. Civilization here. The cliffs are far from the village. How far? You do not know. You cannot see any houses. Where exactly will you rest your weary head? And what of your weary legs? Fitfully you look around. There is nobody to your east, nor is there anybody to your west. But is there any to my north, or my south, or my Kanye east? There's no point in looking south. That's the way you came. And when you look north, the world falls away from you. So it confirms it's not flat. The cliffs are too steep to scale, and it's too dark. Naturally, there's not a soul here to help you. You are on your own. You feel so overwhelmed you could very well cry. You do not cry, however. You're stoic. You know that tears have never helped anyone. You got yourself into this mess. Now you need to get yourself out of it. It is with this thought in mind you inhale a lungful of salty oceanic air. God damn, that shit be hitting different on the fucking shore, though. Then you begin your exploration in earnest. You keep away from the edge of the cliffs, afraid you might slip and take a sudden, unfortunate tumble into the abyss below. You are not as attached to your mortal body as some humans are, but you do not want to die. They're just making it sound like hikes are like more dangerous than you are. Have you ever been on a fucking hike? Sure, there's small trails and you could fuck up and die, but it's usually not that bad. It's really not a big deal. You still care for yourself, if only a little. And it is this sense of self-preservation which compels you onwards. You glance this way and that, depressing the tall grass beneath your shoes as you search for a place of shelter. Surely there must be somewhere. You cannot see any likely-looking settlements, but... What is that? Over yonder! Hark! Could that be a roof? You hurry onwards, hope budding anew in your heart, until, at long last, you reach your destination. There is a house, after all, out here in the wilds, though it doesn't... You stop using commas, though it doesn't, at a glance, look very welcome. It's fucking up my acting with these commas over here in the stupidest places. The solitary house that you have discovered, not so far from the cliffs, is rather unremarkable. It's so small and squat, you cannot imagine it contains within it more than one floor. You cannot even imagine that it contains more than one room. You know, it costs like $1,900 a month, though, in the Bay Area, right? Though it is dark, it is not dark enough to mask that the cottage has something of a slant to it. It is leaning listlessly to one side, like a drunken sailor. That thatched roof, meanwhile, which tops this dwelling, has certainly seen better days. There's a... Just fucking go in the house! You're explaining the fucking house a little bit too much! That we don't care about a cottage or whatever the fuck. We don't care! Alright, anyways, that is rather concerning. It's kind of a fucked up looking cottage, okay? That's what we get, alright? It's kind of a fucked up looking cottage. And like someone just fucked up building it because it's old and shitty and people don't really know how to build good. There's no YouTube tutorial, alright? Fuck! Should it rain? Shut the fuck up! We know! God damn! Shut the fuck up! It sucks! There's no YouTube tutorials on house building yet! Alright. It is rather late at night after all. Whoever lives here, if indeed anybody does live here, might be asleep. You cannot imagine the owners of this cottage will appreciate being roused so very late at night. You cannot let yourself worry too much about these small details, however. Otherwise, you will never get anywhere! Exclamation mark! You swallow. The taste of the salty sea breeze is pungent in the back of your nostrils. Then you rap the knuckles on your right fist on the door. You knock. You rap quietly at first, but you do not hear any resultant shuffling inside the cottage. Perhaps you did not use enough strength. Hey, yo, it's the motherfucking police! Emboldened, you rap your knuckles on the door for a second time. More loudly this time. You wait a few moments, but still you cannot hear anything. Perhaps the cottage is unoccupied after all. You knock for a third time, then wait. The third time is, they say, the charm. But, for all that, your knocking goes under... It's so loud and stupid! Who is this woman singing? More intrigued now than anxious, your fingers find the handle of the door. You notice that it's thick and graspy, and it twirls like a pig penis that goes in a coil, because pigs' penises coil... Or wait, I'm thinking of a duck. Unlike a duck penis, which is 16 inches long and coils, and then they go into the duck... Going on. The door swings back for you as if by magic. It feels almost as this was preordained. Except you had to knock 3 fucking times, so the wizard was not on his shit. You step foot inside the cottage, which is very dark, and glance around. It is hard to see given the lateness of the hour, but the cottage's interior is about as inspiring as its exterior. Yo! Shade throne! Don't even know what to decorate. Don't even have a live, love, laugh fucking thing in the background, bitch. Which is to say, not very. It is every bit as small and cramped as you fancied when you observed it from the outside. There are a few cupboards which line the walls, a wood fire which has been extinguished, a straw pallet on the floor, which must function as a bed. Your search is unsuccessful. However, when it comes to trying to locate other humans, you cannot find another soul. But what if you rob the bitch? What if they got like a Samsung 75-inch TV? Surely, that is to your benefit, though. Right, you know, the Samsung 75-inch TV, although you couldn't sell it at like the, the store you sell shit at? What is that? The fucking, you sell shit for gains and they don't really, question you if you're like, stealing shit? Whatever. You want to sell iPhones instead. If nobody else lives here, you might as well make yourself at home. Or as home as one be, I suppose, in a small cramped cottage such as this. With holes in the roof. You close the door behind you, then approach the star pallet. Why is this so fucking... Can you get to anything? Alright, you go to bed. You go to bed. Anyways, you're in bed, and then, like, your annoying friend is describing his, like, shitty dreams to you. He's like, no, I swear, it was, like, really cool, though. Like, I got Mila Kunis and, Anna Sarkarius in a room, and they started just going to town on each other, bro. Alright, so we just go, Oh, it really is explaining dreams. Also, Anna Daddario, the chick from Baywatch with the really blue eyes and the hot body, she just decided to say, oh, I love you now. I love you. Please kiss me on the face mouth. Please kiss me on my face mouth ass. And you go, yes, I love you too. Maybe you make extreme love to me with your face, pussy. You gasp like a fish. You sit upright, your eyes unnaturally wide. You feel wearied from a lack of sleep and and you had a good dream. I'm fucking taking a break. I'm gonna have to cut this shit out. I'm taking a fucking break. Everyone gasps when Lindsay Lohan takes a fucking drug break. But when anyone else just takes oh, fucking turn off my mic. Everyone else stops doing cocaine. No one gives a shit. I mean, what is it really? I'm pretty damn sure. The Dario just did Baywatch and it was fucking over. There was a whole bunch of incel. Oh shit, I can't hear. Is there? I mean, I'm just saying that all the incels on Daddario, and then there was no Daddario posting after that. Did I kill my audio? Oh, it's there. Okay. We skipped enough dialogue to where we're back into it. You look out to the starry sky and the pitted moon which hangs amongst them, and you frown. You can hear the wind outdoors howling like an injured animal. And more softly, the ebb and flow of the waves. Who the fuck wrote this game? Look, man, I bought this game for free. I bought this game for free like a cold-hearted American, and I'm sitting here wondering what they wanted to get across. Like, what did we want to do with this game? Because it is a visual novel, right? But what did... I'm sad. Stop being sad. But what did they want to get across to the, like, general consumer to make people want to, like, just like, engage into the developer? I like the art style, right? But this fucking long-winded dialogue is killing me. You're like you're writing from the 1950s. Like, and I imagine those books are pretty good, right? Because I've read a couple. But just fucking get my attention span. You're not getting the TikTok kids, let alone me, who has more of an attention span. Let's get back into it. There's wind. Wow, cool. Explain it more to me. I love wind. It reminds me of, like, my granddad and grandma, rest their souls because they're fucking rotting in hell. But they just sit there and they talk about the weather, and you're like, I don't care. Like, the weather is not an important, cool thing to talk about. That's not, like, the shit to talk about. You talk about, like, the weirdest fucking things Kanye's done in the last 5 years, or you talk about how Bad Baby started in OnlyFans at 17 and then classified it as 18 because as soon as she turned 18, she had millions of videos already. You don't talk about this shit. That's interesting because she's technically selling pedophile porn. This shit is like, oh, wow, the wind was 12 miles per hour and it was 67 degrees. I guess I can't walk my cradle fucking golf cart walker at the waterfront today because it's too cold for me, even though it's fucking 70. Old people suck. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, and if you write like an old person, it's very fucking boring. I don't want to listen to your old person stories. Back into it. What is that sound? Why, it's almost like singing. That voice is far away enough that you cannot pick any individual words, nor the individual syllables. But there's like a haunting quality to it. Mumble rap, bro, let's go! The singer, whoever they are, it's XXX Tentacion. The song is a melancholy one which stirs your heart. Curiosity takes root inside you, as it did during that fateful day you found that book in the library, the Necrofuckonomicon. Logically, you know you should not go outdoors or seek the source of that singing, but emotionally, my pee-pee be hard, so I gotta go in. You really should have learned your lesson by now. But when the blood flows to your dick, you just kinda do it. But naughty little girls, such as you never learn. Oh, I forgot I'm a naughty girl. All the fucking blood went right to my clit, and my labia just started popping off. And then I had my period, and then I was going crazy. I was like, I gotta see this shit. You cross the old fisherman's cottage as though in a dream, then reach for the handle of the door. The handle depresses. It starts crying. It starts talking about how its mother always beat him. And its father always beat him. The rest of the world yawns before you, framed in the doorway. All of it bathed in moonlight. You thought it was a cold inside the old cottage, but it's colder still now the door is open. The door is open. Why don't you try the door over there? Sora, you gotta open the door.
Sora, you gotta open the door.
You gotta open the door, Sora. An unpleasant wind rushes for the Kingdom Hearts fans here, nipping mercilessly through the fabric of your uniform. You look across the cold and hospital landscape, your fingers clenched in the fists at your sides, like an angry rat about to punch another rat for stealing its food. Then you step out into the unknown. You canvass the cliff face, led by nothing more than that luxurious singing. So haunting and ethereal is this voice as it hangs onto the breeze. It would be enough to send 1,000 ships off to war. Who the fuck would just get to war after one bitch starts singing? Y'all too horny back in the day. That's just too crazy. Nah, motherfuckers just be like, oh, that bitch be singing so crazy. Ooh, my balls be jingling. Commence to jingle. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe that they were that horny. Because, you know, they had the R word back then. You keep walking into the night until you reach the very edge of the cliffs, where they drop downwards into empty air. They just are cliffs, yeah, I know. You ought not to go any further, but the voice is yet to cease. You can still hear it echoing inside your head. It compels you to act. You then start doing the Macarena, acting like you give a shit about it, and then its existence in the 90s. But then you knew clearly in your head that you weren't a good enough actor to get onto Three's Company, because that came way before it. Your eyes narrow with determination. Then you take a step towards the cliff. These cliffs are steep, and the rocks below them are sharp. You can see them glinting in the darkness, their tips jagged, like the teeth of hungry predators. Like if you fall down it, you'll die. The cold wind blows, rocking your hair, and you shudder from it. What about bald people? Hold on. What about my bald motherfuckers in chat? Hold on. No. What about my bald homies? Okay, that's kind of, you know, not... All right, well. Your shoes were not built for scaling cliffs, and your heels do not have much... Oh, wait. Forgot we're a female in the first place in this story, huh? Clinging to the cliffs is no small feat, yet you're determined to ease yourself down the shore in one piece preferably. Why are we doing this? The wind is so powerful. It feels as though there is something deliberately malicious to it. You wonder, during your descent, if it means to knock you off your perch on purpose, to cast you down to the rocks below. Well, if that's what it wants, then you refuse to give it the satisfaction. You can be awfully stubborn at times, and now is one of them. And then you put on the JF Flyers, which made any kid jump higher than any kid that could jump before and run faster, just like the guy from the Sandlot. You continue to climb. How long have you been at it now? Till at least, at long last, your feet meet the short line below. Probably like 15 minutes, I don't know. You have made it, and you did not sustain too many injuries. Your palms are throbbing, yes. After gripping those rocks, and you might have a few cuts, but your wounds are of a shallow and superficial sort. Has no one ever fucking been bouldering like at a rock climbing gym? It's not that bad. Things could have been worse. You could have talked to a Redditor. You flex your fingers. They feel uncomfortably numb and cold. How do you flex? Hold on. How do you flex your finger? Hold on. Real question? Is this like a thing you could do? Do I have like a bicep growing out of my fucking like middle finger or whatever? I'm trying to... Like I could squeeze them. I can retract my fingers. I can pose them out. I can even do that weird double jointed thing with a couple of my fingers, but flexing it to like show the muscle, I don't... Let's just continue on. Your skin is prickling, but at least you can still feel discomfort. At least it is still attached to your bones, where it ought to be. Your vital organs concealed within the hollow cavity of your body. You have a lot to be thankful for. All you did was climb down a fucking cliff. I don't know what this bitch is going crazy for. That night has, by and large, been quite successful. There are no longer any obstacles between you and the mysterious voice which lulled you outdoors. Now you must find them. You set off down the shore, on the hunt of the singing voice which has captivated you so. You sidestep sharp, jagged rocks which jut out the sand like teeth. The rocks which cannot be circumnavigated. Meanwhile, you clammed... What? Can you stop with this stupid fucking dialogue? Anyways, over. All the while, the sound of the sea mingles with that of the singing. It provides an ethereal, haunting backdrop to your exploration. One which further adds to the surreality of your moonlight stroll. I need to get drunk for this shit. Hold on. I'm gonna take a shot. The waves lap against the shore. They recede shyly. Stop it. I just want to, like, bounce against the beach and leave. So shyly. Pushed and pulled by the... Oh, God, it was terrible. The white moon which hangs overhead. The oceans that you have seen in your library books were all blue and sapphires, but this ocean is different. It's so late at night it looks black instead. The undulating surface of the water reminds you of a mirror, though its depths are even deeper and even more mysterious. A sense of foreboding settles upon you, but you try to quash it. You will not let yourself be afraid. This is all because I picked the fucking shore. I should just pick the fucking village of the castle. They're trying to get way too fucking... Oh, we have met a hot mermaid bitch. All right, now it's making sense. Now it's all becoming worth it. You round a corner, your feet unsteady in their sensible brown shoes. And we're wearing brown shoes, bitch? What the fuck? I thought we had Gucci. And then at long last you see her. There is a woman sitting upon a rock, out in the ocean. This woman's eyes are closed and her lips are parted. Her expression soulful. What is a soulful expression? Please, someone give me a direct quote from the dictionary on that one, please. She is singing. Her hair, which is fair, flutters around her face like a shroud, which adds to her otherworldly aurora. Her eyes must be closed, but her lashes are long and luxuriant like a doll's. Can we talk about how the real thing back in the day of like the 1900s, the long eyelashes that women wear a lot of the time now to make them look pretty and cool, and nice and neat and wonderful, were originally called cumbrellas by prostitutes way back in the day, and that's a real thing unless I read a fake article by the whatever the fuck website I researched it off of, but it said that was real, and it was like around 1840, it had to be like 1845, 1846, it's been so long. But they called it the cumbrella, and that's the only reason why people started wearing, or the women started wearing the long eyelashes, because they just didn't want it in their eyes. And that sounds pretty fair. Wouldn't want it in my eyes. But it sounds like this sea maiden already has a cumbrella, and it feels weird. So let's move on. Breaking my immersion. Her lips Meanwhile, which are parted in song, are soft like the freshly plucked petals of a flower. Her face is perfect, as are her proportions. Her tits could use some work. Her neck is tall and slender, like the stem of a flower. I just do like me some thick women, though. As for the lower half of her body, meanwhile, well, it is nothing like anything you've ever seen before. That ass go crazy. It fucking slam harder than a donkey on a cracker. It breaks noise decibels when it shakes. That shit slammed down on a bookshelf, it break the whole library. If that thing was in a noise tank and it fucking moved even a slight second, the shit would destroy your eardrums. She got a fucking ass that will not quit. It is here and here alone that this woman betrays your narrow human definitions of beauty, for her legs are non-existent, and that ass will not quit. Rather than two awkward appendages, this woman has instead the sleek, shimmering tail of a fish. So how do you fuck her? Is she not then a human? These are not the questions I asked first. So then how do you fuck her? The third question. So then how do you have sex with this woman, who is obviously very attractive? You don't mean to be rude, but you cannot help yourself. How would I have sex with you as a human? At least you don't scream that, because that would be even ruder. Oh my. You meant to observe the mermaid from a distance, but it would appear that your shop gask was loud enough to attract her attention. How do I have sex with you as a human? You're very attractive. Please, if you have any interest in me as an adult man... Oh, fuck, I'm a female. Actually, that would be even hotter if we just fucking merge clams, and that's very funny, because you're a mermaid, and I said clams. The fish-tailed vision sitting upon the rock is looking at you. Her gaze is so piercing, it feels that almost she's looking through you. Your heart seems to stop inside your chest, as if by some matter of a magical spell. You thought the mermaid pretty when first you observed her sitting atop the outcrop of rock. Her face turned in profile. Now she is looking at you, however, you can see that you were mistaken. She's a ghost! She is not just pretty. She is beautiful. Oh, we're getting real horny. So much so it's unnerving. She looks as though she stepped out of the pages of a picture book. She is simply too perfect to belong to this world. Perhaps she is some kind of vision, a waking dream. Oh, this is a siren. This is about to fuck us up and kill us. But no, she is none of those things. Her tail might be an impossible thing, but its scales look slick and wet regardless. Oh, that thing gooey. Like those of any fish that might find on the market. Those scales are iridescent and... Fuck this guy for writing this shit. Beneath the light of the moon, they seem to almost glow. This guy is so pretentious with his writing. The sight of her rather takes your breath away. You look at the mermaid. She looks back at you. You look at her. She looks back at you again. You look at her. She looks at you. Oh, I can do this. But the surprise soon fades from the mermaid's face. Her lips, which were once pursed in a frown, now shift upwards. She is now the Joker. She is now the Joker. She am now become the Joker. She then says in a refined sort of voice, My, it really is good to see a human again, particularly a human girl. Oh, I was beginning to fear that your kind had disappeared, and I would no longer have anybody left to tell me the world above the waters. My, this is quite the effusive greeting. The mermaid's introductory speech is positively brimming with bullshit and kind of pissing me off. She is rather more an asshole, and also using too many big words to just greet a normal human person. You might as well say that she is like, she looks really hot, but you're kind of pissed off at the way she talks. Anxiously, you observe her, because you're horny. As to that, I'm afraid I cannot say. Yeah, no, you are horny. I've been sitting on these rocks and singing for many, many nights, but nobody has come to see me. There have been no lovely humans for me to play with. I was beginning to wonder whether your kind had disappeared altogether. I feared some manner of calamity had occurred while I was slumbering beneath the water's surface, and your kind has been eradicated. You shudder, then reassure the mermaid the contrary. No, it's just your cringe demeanor that gets us to fuck off. We just go, oh, mermaids are, like, hot, but they're cringe? And so only, like, a few people just, like, go to you. You do not know about the humans she used to speak with, but you at least know you have not been eradicated. Yeah, those were the ones that were, like, slightly altered. And by slightly altered, I mean on the spectrum. You are still here. Yes, well, I can see that, the mermaid answers with a light laugh. It really is a relief. My fellow merpeople who live beneath the water told me not to worry so, but I could not help myself. I have always been fond of you humans. It was rather sobering. We're always fucked up. Every night we play fear pong and beer pong, and goddamn do I be sinking 'em. It gets so lonely here, though. It's all frat boys and assholes. I don't want them. Now, that is an interesting turn of phrase. It catches inside your head like a burr. Have you heard it before? So, dear human, did you say that you're unfamiliar with these parts? Hesitantly, you examine the mermaid. You look at her fat tits and her graceful ass. Thoughtless though you might be, at times, you are not so very self-centered. You cannot detect the note of longing in the mermaid's ass. It is evident as she looks at you that she is hoping for a particular answer for her curry. The answer, alas, is not one you can furnish her with. I guess you're not gay. You do not want to lie with her. Yeah, we're not gay. Fuck, this is the worst timeline! We finally are a fucking girl and we're not gay! This is so bad! I hate this. Why even be a why even make me a female at all if I can't be gay? What are you doing to me, video game? You make me a female. You make me a female. You see, I can't be gay. I can't be gay with other females. How am I supposed to, like, get into the culture? All right? I'm trying to get into the culture. Trying to get into the culture. Why do you make me a female and make me not a straight female? What the This does not go to the demands of the gamer male fantasy. We're finally a female and we're not gay. I swear to God. I guess I'll just go get railed by some, like, really horny goat man. Or, like, a minotaur man. Is that what you want, game? You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get railed by a fucking big minotaur with a huge dick. Like, fucking 16 inches. That shit is gonna bust my cervix. And I'm gonna die like fucking Mr. Hands died to dying to, like, getting fucked by horse cock. Anyways, I'm gonna take a shot because I'm pissed off. Oh, God. You ever just throw up in your mouth? You know, for the fun of it. Or then, like, swallow it? You know, for the fun of it. Anyways, you tell the mermaid you're a traveler from a far-off land. Which is very dissimilar to this one. It's not complete fabrication, because, you know, you would have sex with the mermaid, super lesbian style, and it would be, like, very hot. And it would be, like, front page Pornhub. You tell her, or, like, one of those weird websites that have, like, the side, like, GIF porn. You tell her you've only just arrived at the shore and you had an unfamiliar both with your immediate surroundings and those further afield. This is just the mermaid storyline when I picked the shore, huh? You do not know what this village is like, nor how many inhabitants it boasts. You do not know if a calamity, as the mermaid grimly supposed, has struck this land. But if she fears all humans within the immediate vicinity have been laid low by some mysterious milady, then she needn't worry. Overlay on that score. Overly on that score. Overlay? What the fuck? Oh, God. Oh, God, it's so terrible. Do I gotta do the voice for a mermaid? I haven't been doing it right. Yes, that is true. You are here. I am grateful. There's commas, by the way. Naturally. For your company. Although, ellipses. Although. Wistfully, the mermaid sighs. I was rather hoping you might be able to bring me some news of the nearby village and of its inhabitants. I didn't fucking go to the village, lady. I went right to the shore. There was some weird shit that was chasing me, and I was like, I just gotta go right to the sea and drown my ass. You know, that's it. I'm just gonna drown my shit, and we're done. This makes you wonder. Was there a particular person from the village she was close to? So, were you able to work that much out? The mermaid answers, with a small smile. You are an intelligent one, aren't you? Your past professors would beg to differ on that score. You're fucking an idiot. You can never be a fucking knight or a nightmare with the wizard numbers. You're a stupid bitch who can never do math. Your stern, stony face math professors would beat the shit out of you if they could. They would take turns fucking haymakering you for being such a dumbass at Algebra 2. But they're not here. None of them are here. It's just you now and the mermaid, and she does not need to know about your dismal academic record. And all the fucking bruises you had to take when they just take turns just fucking hitting you with the 1-2 in the boxing ring. Alright, turn in your report. You son of a bitch! Don't tell me you fucking copied the answers for Chat API again! Ooh, and then all 5 of them just started fucking round-robining your face with the haymakers. You allow yourself a small smile, touch by her compliment, and tell her it was nothing more than a lucky guess. I'm a retard. For a guess, it was remarkably accurate. You are quite right. I did have a close friend from a nearby village. She was very dear to me. Internally, you congratulate yourself from passing this shit even though you didn't do the homework. How very clever you are! There are many humans of this world, of that I know. The human who spoke with me, however, was special. She was my human. You did not fail to catch the possessive note in this mermaid's voice. And I cherished her dearly. She would come to me on my rock late at night, when she was finished with her chores, and we would talk. I asked her a good number of questions about the human realm, and I asked about her customs. I fear my endless inquiries might have been rather tedious, but she was always happy to indulge me. She wanted the mermaid dussy. She always made time for me, no matter how many demands she had on her time. She was a farmer's daughter, and she was awfully busy from dawn until dusk, threshing hay, threshing wheat, walking to a farm to grow wheat. She told me of her work, and I marveled at her. Slender, though she was, she possessed a truly amount of strength. Oh, she had fat tits. Like, she had big chest strength. I, who have lived in the ocean all my life, cannot countenance... Fuck you. This guy is an asshole. Countenance working as hard as she did. But she bore her burdens without complaining. She was not the prettiest human who walked the... Oh, you had a big fucking fat muscle mommy. Okay, now, hold on. Let's split. Hold on. I myself work out. One, I like really thick, fat chicks. You know. Also, oh my god, a chick that's like super muscular. I don't know. All right, if it's just me, I don't know. I think it started at childhood with Chun-Li, and it got me, and I'm like, well, you know, like Nyati or lean beef patty. I'm like, ooh, they're fucking woo. So then I got into tomboys, and I'm like, shit, I'm in the rabbit hole of just women that are like buff and hot. Not just the legs, women. You don't have to just, squat, She could just strangle me. Like, she could just do. Anyways. Her conversation was engaging, and I knew through our continued encounters she meant no ill will. She did not have a single drop of malice in her heart. The wistful manner in which the mermaid speaks of her friend makes you feel for a few brief moments a flicker of some ugly, primordial emotion. That's just getting horny. That's what that was. Could it be jealousy? Yeah, no, I'm really horny for her, and I am jealous. It is painful, isn't it? To hear others wax poetic about these they hold dear, particularly when you yourself haven't never been regarded in such an intimate matter. Shit. You have for many years been woefully alone, but you are not alone now. You are with a mermaid, and she is with you, and she might prefer to be in the comfort of The farmhand, but the farmhand isn't here. Where did she go? Oh, if I only knew. She quite simply disappeared one day, almost as if she had been whisked away by a wicked spirit. That seemed like quite the anticlimactic ending for such a close relationship. You would have liked to hear about the minge eating and what that was like, and if she's pierced or not. Did the farmhand not tell the companion beforehand that she might one day disappear? No, she did not. Nothing of the... Where the fuck are we going? Where are the evil people? What is happening? Why is there just only a mermaid and a lesbian story happening? Why is there nothing going on? This visual novel went off the rails of, I have some people chasing me that are evil, and I went to the shore, and now it's just about a lesbian mermaid. Alright, let me skip through anything and just see if anything happens. Okay. Let's start from, like, here. Never before have I been so aware of the passage of time. I've experienced any number of wants during my life, but I have never wanted anything quite as badly as I wanted to see her. Alright, we're still on this. I wish she would sit with me, she would talk with me just one more time. But perhaps I'm asking for an impossibility. I've been waiting for long enough now to presume that she will not be returning to me. I fear that something Is anything ever... Okay, hold on. We're gonna just, like, do the hyperspeed text. We picked... The shoreline as a shit show. I just didn't want anything to happen, but now we have, like, some kind of dumb storyline with the mermaid. Alright. Are we dead now? Is the evil people chasing us? That's what we wanted to know. That's the main storyline. That's what we want to get to. You agree to meet with a mermaid. Oh my fucking god! You agree to meet with a mermaid! Get her the fuck out of here! She's done. She's lesbian with the other fucking guy. Get the lesbian with the other man. Alright? Just get my man pussy and get me the fuck out of here. I just want to leave. I just want to have a regular storyline. Okay. You agree to meet with the mermaid come sundown. The following night, then make your slow, stumbling way back up the cliffs. Then the cottage you purloined as your own. Once indoors, you settle upon your pallet, and then you close your eyes. Scary! Jump scare! The sighing of the wind outside, and the distant wailing of the waves against the rocks do not disturb you. You feel, after your midnight encounter of a marish kind, quite at ease, perhaps prematurely so. Shut the fuck up, you're just going to bed. I went to bed, and then I woke up. In so many words. This guy is really... Okay, this game is... Oh, I have a college thesis due. I need to make this be 500 words, but I only have maybe 12. So let me just put in a bunch of stupid bullshit to make it seem like a round thing. There's so much nothing happening in the story that I'm pissed off and skipping through. I'm very bored. Just fucking make something happen. Can we get anything? They're just talking for 5 hours straight. Please! Please! Please make something happen! Skip it! I'm just waking up! I can talk about the light of the... I wake up and there's the light of the college. It's waking me the fuck up. I love it. The shades of fucking gray highlight the reds of the cottage that are kind of fucked up because the cottage is not so much repaired. So I set off and look at the cottage in a way, but it makes the cottage look like it's green. So I look at it some more, and the green offsets the red, and then the red offsets the green, and the light shines off it. And I notice that the cottage might be not finished, like someone went over here, built a cottage, and didn't finish it. So I say, knock, 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 can I get in the cottage? Knock, 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 no one answers. Knock, 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 I get into the cottage, no one is there. Therefore, it is my cottage. I will declare this cottage as my own for the next 3 days. But I will say it is not mine. Then again, the cottage could be anyone else. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Give me some story! Shut the fuck up! We have pictures! This isn't a fucking J.R.R. Tolkien book. We literally have pictures. You don't have to explain so fucking much. Shut the fuck up. I see it. Physically with my fucking eyes. Unless blind people are here, then I'm sorry, man. Whatever, that was like really out of pocket. That was kind of out of pocket for me. I mean, like, we're homies. I'll dap you up. That was out of pocket for me for the blind homies, but I did dap you up. All right. But for everyone else, shut the fuck up. Get to anything. Do something. All right. Just get out of the cottage. Get out of the fucking cottage. Just get me out. 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 All right. And then we start from whatever the next thing is going, and we start from here. We're back in the fucking cottage. Get me somewhere else. Okay, this looks like we're somewhere else. All right, we have the mermaid, right? We didn't have lesbian sex. She wants to fuck some other woman. We're not gay. That's fine. The seconds continue to trickle by, unchecked by any hourglass, as they do in the sinks. But yeah, that's just how daytime and nighttime works. This is pissing me off that this guy wrote this. I don't even want to read this because it's literally just time passing. He's like, hey, time passes, by the way, right? All right. All right, we're going down the cliff. We want to meet the mermaid again. That's all we're doing. We're meeting the mermaid again because, I don't know, it's been like a couple of days or something. We just want to meet her again. Yeah, and we can see shit so we can go down the cliff. Stop filling, stop padding the goddamn fucking dialogue. Yo, we see her again! She's singing and her eyes light up! She likes us! Or at least they seem to light up. So have you returned to me, my hero? The mermaid says, and then lightly goes, or perhaps she should say, my heroine. Her praise makes you blush, and then you ooh bulgy look at my bulge in my pants. If there is no fucking story by 30 minutes from now, I'm going to be pissed off. I've been in this game for an hour. Okay, nobody's ever called me a heroine before. Yeah, I'm not interesting. Fuck me. I suck. I just watch movies all... I'm taking another fucking shot. This game sucks. It's free. Okay, it's free. It's free? You can just fucking do this, right? You can read this book for free. But it's so up its own ass. Let's say that. It's so pretentious and up its own ass. And it doesn't really want to world build. And the fact that I chose shore, and now we're just here with this fucking mermaid for like 7 hours. That was the only choice I had, by the way. It was like, yo, castle, village, shore. And then you chose shore, and then we're just fucking here with this stupid-ass mermaid. This stupid, hot mermaid. Alright? We're just here for days, and we're not even a lesbian, so we can't even have sex with the mermaid. So I'm already super bad. Because I was like, kind of horny, and now we can't even have sex with the mermaid. Now I'm mad. Like, now I can't even pick that option. I don't fucking, this game sucks. Game sucks. Not my fault. Game sucks. He wrote it bad. Why don't you talk about the deliberate air that's in the room and the sky that seems to vanish into the air, or the moon that seems to die brighter than any fucking sparkle you've ever seen, or some bullshit, you stupid ass writer. What the fuck are you doing? This guy's in college, and he just, like, determined he's gonna be an English writer, and I fucking cannot stand it, because that's what he's writing like. I just learned C++, and I have a writing degree. The moonlight seems to taste suspicious in one's tongue. No, it doesn't! Shut the fuck up! No one talks like that! Anyways, let's go on. The thought makes you tremble, but not as much as the mermaid's gaze. That means you're getting gooey in the vag. You tell the mermaid you do not think you were very brave, even though you said you were not, Les. I think you are. I saw the way you scaled those cliffs. I thought that was very heroic! Oh, so she saw that, did she? Then did she see how you slipped down the cliffs, grazing your palms and the... Why the fuck do you... Just adding this stupid bullshit. Just pass it. You tell the mermaid that there was nothing so heroic about it all of that. You were so simply excited, that is all, to see her again. You weren't thinking. Well, that makes two of us. I was excited to see you again. She was. Naturally. I had a very good time speaking to you last night. I'd hoped that we might resume our correspondence. We might get lesbian! We might get fucking lesbian in here. Now I'm back into the plot. I'm back into the fucking plot. I was talking shit. That's why I came to the rocks a bit earlier than usual. I was waiting for... Oh my fucking god! Okay, I'm into the story again. Did you hear my song? It was like, you know, bring a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy. Give me everything you've got. Oh wait, I have to do it for this song. Bring a mop... Oh god, wait, hold on, I'm off key. Bring a moppet and a bucket. That's not how you sing, Mom. One more time. Let me let the beat kick in. Bring a mop and a bucket for this fucking wet pussy, please. Alright, anyways. That was really bad. She was singing for me? Yo. You don't think you're worthy of the mermaid song, because it's like mad horny. And she's like a 10 out of 10, right? Well, who else would I dedicate my voice to? There's nobody else to hear me. That's a good point, you suppose. Shyly, you look back at the mermaid. Oh no, you couldn't possibly sing to me. You thank her for your song. It was very beautiful. Then tell her, before you can lose your nerve, that you have prepared a present for her too. Oh shit. Oh, have you really? You have. It's a small thing. Nothing more than a silly trinket. But if it would not be too much of an imposition then. With clumsy fingers, you reach into your pocket. It's your cock. You just reach into your pocket for your cock like Fear and Hunger, like the cat that's just fiddling his cock constantly. Except I can't mention that when I stream Fear and Hunger, so the cat was just toggling some coins. You handle the chain with great care, all the same. However, as you hold it out, presenting it for the mermaid's approbation, it was for the mermaid that you fashioned the chain. You thought that it would look nice nestled in her hair. You were pleased with the chain when you first made it, but after looking at the mermaid, you begun to reconsider. This shit would look bad on this bitch. The mermaid's beauty is otherworldly, so much so it almost hurts to look at her. Your flower crown, by comparison, seems like a meager offering indeed. Looks like you're putting dead-ass flowers on like a beautiful bitch. You have half a mind the second has elapsed to snatch your silly bullshit to just fucking take it out the door. This bitch is in like she's in like a gala outfit. She's at the Met Gala outfit, and you're like, hey, do you want to wear like my Baby Gap necklace? But the mermaid's lips curve upwards into a smile in a voice so full of gratitude it makes her heart throb. Our heart throb. She says, oh my, did you make this for me? Well, yeah, you reply, still feeling, like, kind of fucked up. I mean, you saw these shit, they suck, and, like, they suck. You hasten to add that they suck, and then she's, like, really hot. They suck, and she's really hot. You simply thought they suck and she's really hot. In four frames of sentences. The writer just didn't know how to do that. Yeah, it sucks and she's really hot. Oh, it sucks and she's really hot. He just keeps doing it. This guy just really wants to make the game last longer. It's weird too because the game's free, so it's not like it's like you do like a 2-hour refund. The game's fucking free. Anyways, what happened to all your confidence? I think your gift is a wonderful one. I did not expect it, but is really pretty. You look at your feet. Then you go on feet.com and you figure out if you're a 4.0 or a 5.0 or a 1.0. And you get really shocked and kinda sad. Then you say very quietly that you're glad that she thinks though. She thinks so, but she does not need to spare your ego. You have precious little of it left as it is. What the fuck was that sentence? The mermaid seems touched by your shyness. Perhaps she likes her prey to be self-conscious. Because she smiles. Tee. I'm not simply saying things to spare your ego. I'm not like that. Humans might spout platitudes as easily as they... What the fuck is that? As they breathe air. But I do not compliment others unless I truly mean it. Is that not the point of speech, to have an honest dialogue with one another? If one party in a conversation is withholding their true intentions, then conversation is impossible. Playing games is a waste of my time, particularly given my time above the surface is so limited. Oh, you blush at this. More deeply, I blush. Oh, damn, I blush. I look at her, I blush. I look down, I blush. I look at my dick, I blush. I look back at her tits, I blush. More deeply so, I blush. And survey the mermaid beneath the full fringe of your eyelashes, then I blush. Then, she really does like it? Blush, I blush. Did I not just say that? You humans are so very funny with all your second guessing. She was like that too in the beginning. She? My friend. The mermaid's answer is a simple one, but it makes your stomach clench regardless. Ah, yes. Her friend. How could you have forgotten about her? She used to make me gifts too, you know. Gifts like this one. She would pick flowers in the cliffs over there where I cannot tread. The mermaid gestures. What the fuck is... Why is this not a meme answer? I'm still going. What time is it? It's 30 minutes later than what I... We're going 10 minutes more. 10 minutes more. What is this mermaid storyline? I just want to know the end of it. I want to fuck a mermaid, right? I'm a lesbian, but I'm not a lesbian. But I'm kind of getting into lesbian shit because I keep going back to her, right? I told her no. I was like, damn, she's fucking hot. And I climbed down the mountain for her. And I was like, wait, no, I'm not gay. And then I climbed back up the mountain. Now I'm climbing down the mountain to talk to her again, though. And I'm still not gay, but it sounds like I'm kind of gay. And I'm like, yes, please. Alright, it's still going. It's still going. The storyline is still going. And we just want to figure out the ending of the story so I can play fucking Street Fighter 6. Oh my god, with this bitch again! Alright, Cliff Notes. Oh, I got a conch. Yeah, is this the end of it? We got a conch. We'll just skip a little bit. We're just gonna skip a little bit. Something's happening with the mermaid or whatever. Oh, look, there's trash land. That's America right there. Oh my fucking god, it doesn't end. The days pass following this nightly encounter with your aquatic acquaintance. When an almost intolerable slowness. You endure the hours of sunlight as best as you can by going for long, bracing walks amidst the heather, foraging for berries and fruits among the hedgerows. It finally ends. You even, when you have mustered up, what, that's, you even, comma, what the fuck? You even, comma, when you have mustered up enough courage, comma, take an old fishing line uncovered in the fisherman's cottage and try your luck by the shore. Or initial attempts at angling. Okay, this is still bullshit. The author just really likes to write dumb shit. She is the first friend you've ever had. There we go. Finally get some fucking substance. But if you do not temper your obsession accordingly, I fear she may very well be your last. You care little for the potential danger, however, which lurks beneath your intentions with the mermaid. You want only to show the mermaid how much you want to value her. So, hold on. There was only 3 fucking options at the beginning of this fucking game. And it's go to the village, go to the castle, or go to the shore. What do you fucking mean? I've been on the mermaid's dick this whole goddamn time. Been on her fucking giant fucking Majoris Labia's dick for fucking ever. And you hope within time she will come to value you too. If you keep seeing her, surely she will stop thinking of her human friend whom she lost so suddenly. That is your plan, at least. Fortunately, your self-serving wish to grow close to the mermaid seems close to being granted. Oh, it's not over! it's far from over! We're in season 20, episode fucking 905 of One Piece right now. And everyone is over here like, oh, One Piece really gets good, Rover. Shut the fuck up. That's a bad anime if you have to have this many episodes. Cowboy Bebop, 24 episodes. Ended beautifully. Akira, 1 movie. God damn, shut the fuck up! Can we end the fucking game? Oh, we're finally alive and dead. Okay, the water rushes forward to meet you in sudden, shocking rush. The mermaid's descent might be graceful, but yours is anything but. We're about to drown and die. This is great. I love this. Take me out. You do not know how to position your legs, and your limbs feel awfully ungainly. The shock of the water as it touches your skin... Just get in the water. Shut the fuck up. This is not a big thing. Do you not think that... Shut the fuck up. The water sometimes is cold. Ah! This guy's an asshole. This author is an asshole. He's like, I'm wasting your time with writing words. Hi. Words written on the paper. He is doing the 500 words on an essay for a fucking college teacher that no one is around for. You could just make this your masterpiece. But you know. Have to go. Oh, by the way, the water is blue. The color of water is blue. And also, water sometimes has bubbles because air pockets go in. And then the characters love that because the air pockets signify that they can see that the air pocket's there. And also that the water is blue. Fuck off! Shut the fuck up! Give me a story! For fuck's sake! Anyways. Your body no longer feels as it's your own. Your hair is bullshit and blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up! This author is so annoying. This is the worst author I've ever seen with a fucking visual novel that is free. Okay. Shut the fuck up, please! He just doesn't stop talking. Okay. I just want, like, good dialogue. Okay. Oh, you will hope that this was signaled to her that, you know, that you're underwater and it sucks. No, okay, we keep going. If you could, you would open your mouth to talk to her, but oh, you can't because it's underwater. So it's still bullshit dialogue. That's what I'm saying. It's like, shut the fuck up for a while. Can you convey something to the story? Shut the fuck up! It's still dumb shit. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to convey a story, you can do it without, I don't know, 50 dialogue boxes to say that the human cannot breathe underwater, and she's trying to talk to her maybe lover of a mermaid, but the mermaid doesn't know, so she keeps doing this over and over again through 50 fucking text boxes. Which is why this author is a fucking brain-dead piece of shit. How is it kind for you to live when your lifespans are so short and you're susceptible to so many diseases? It's a mystery. Lifespan eclipses your own, blah, blah, blah. So nothing is happening. 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 We're not getting any kind of cliff notes. It's all nothing. Yep. All right. So you're supposed to read this like and be really interested. Accept your fate. Fuck it. Accept my fate. I'll die. I don't know. Fucking kill me. Kill me. Fuck you, you stupid hot mermaid bitch. I love it, and the mermaid dussy would fucking go crazy, but I'm ready to fucking die. I'm sure you're well aware of the terrible series of decisions you have made. There's no need for me to belabor the point. That would be boorish. Boorish, by the way. Not to mention tedious. I hate this fucking author. He's such a piece of shit. He's such a fucking college grade 1 piece of shit asshole who's like, I'm in English. I'm going to get a fucking English degree. He's using these stupid words like billaboo. Shut the fuck up. Please, kill yourself. I mean, don't. But maybe you can reach this fate where, like, she dies. It's just not happening. Alright, and then she just fucking dies. That's it, right? She just fucking dies. Fuck this game. I hated every single fucking moment of it. Never recommend it to anyone. It's just needless fucking dialogue of dumb shit. There's a fucking author who thinks he's the hottest shit ever. He's like, I know so many big words. I'm garish and overlongingly, and I can use shit like, oh, this shit is boorish. Ooh, oh, fuck this fucking game. It's so fucking irritating. The fact that you want to choose the shitter option and you get an hour of fucking dialogue. An hour of fucking dialogue that's nothing. It has nothing going for it. There's nothing happening. There's just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. You try to click through the dialogue, it's still bullshit. Fuck it. Never play this game. That's my review. Anyways, okay, bye. Bye, everybody.